Hello, everybody. I'm good. How you guys all doing? Thank you. You too. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming too. I appreciate that. I am tired. I've been doing readings today all day today. Thank you. I appreciate you guys because you guys are the ones that keep me going all the time. You guys' support, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this all the time. So I appreciate you guys as well. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I was just on Facebook doing free readings for those people, and I do them different than I do on here. On Facebook, I'll go by the names where I'm being picked, and that's why I do them on there because there's no way for me to go back to get validation because I'm so busy doing this automatic writing. I can't stop to read if I got validation or not. So that's how I do it on Facebook. And on here, I do it on the video because that's another way to show that I'm real, that I'm legit, because you can see the video of the people's responses when I'm connecting with their loved ones. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all you guys are doing. So that's why I do things differently. On here, it's the video, and on my Facebook page, I do I pick the names. That's why I do them different. Thank you. Even on here, when I'm doing my radio readings, it's a different way of validating. So you guys all know that I'm legit. There's no way for me to make any of this stuff up. There's no way for me to know your loved ones, what they look like, what kind of pets they had. I don't know anything about the things that they like to do with what they're showing me, tattoos and everything. So I just go with what I'm being told. And some of these readings are hard for me to deliver, but I got to step back because I'm saying it's not for me, it's for them. Because whatever that's coming out is for them. It's not for me, and that's how I do it. So welcome everybody that's just showing up. So all you new people just showing up, I appreciate you guys. Please keep the taps going. When you guys keep the taps going, it keeps me on here a little bit longer. Thank you. So let me explain how this works. I am a medium. I'm a psychic medium, but I'm more of a medium. I've read in front of 800 people before. I also teach mediumship classes in person, not online yet. But eventually I'll be getting to that point, and I'll post that when the time comes, eventually in the future. I was born with this gift. I certify people in being mediums. And what I have is it's a rare form of mediumship. This is called trance medium. Not all trance mediums can do this, but some trance mediums can do it. And I go and you'll see me looking around. This is my scribble board, and that's how I'm able to ground myself and get the messages. Like when this pen stops, that's usually when the message stops. And it's almost like if you could think like the needle on the record. That's kind of how I get my messages. And it sounds weird, but that's how it works for me. I do readings like this, but to me, this feels more accurate for me, and that's how I do it. Now, there's different kinds of mediumship out there, and not all mediums can do this, okay? This is a rare form of mediumship. Oh, happy birthday, Starlight. So, anyway, I just looked up and I just saw birthday. Sorry about that. Anyway, I need you guys to do me a favor. Keep the taps going while I'm doing this. I appreciate that. If you guys want to share the video, I'm cool with that too. Because the more people if I'm getting chosen to pull forward to help me, that's the better for me to help other people. That's what I'm doing here. I'm here to prove that there's life after death. I'm here to prove that there's real mediums out there compared to the fake ones down here. And that's how I do it. So please don't bug me. I can't, in a moment when I start doing these readings, I probably rarely will see what people are typing on here. I hope I have my moderators on here to help me to clear some stuff up. I'm always grateful for them when they come on. But I don't go by people saying please choose me or beg me. That's not how I work. That's the ego. So on here I do the video. On my Facebook I go by the names. So make sure you follow me on my Facebook page. It's connected on here, and follow me if you want. And if I do that as well. I do a lot on Sundays are my way of giving back. I do my free radio show on here on TikTok, and then I run here at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I do free readings on Facebook, and then I come on here at 8 p.m. and do readings for on here for other people. So I'm always helping people out as much as I can. And if you guys want, if you guys want a private reading, all you have to do is message me either on here or on my Facebook. The half hour is 65 and hours 125. Do not bug me for free readings because I will not mess. I don't care. I just don't pay attention to that because it's not fair for other people that are waiting. So that's basically why I do that. And if you're begging me and saying, "Oh, I can't afford a reading," blah blah blah, and I'm on a fixed income, making this sad story, I get that. I do get it. People a lot of times put money aside to save, and then they get the reading for me. I get people in here that manipulate me all the time. You can't manipulate a medium, okay? I used to work in a jail for 19 and a half years. I know about manipulation. It's one thing that doesn't work with me. I get turned off by people that do that because it tells me a lot about who they are. All right. So when I do not connect with babies, I do not connect with infants or toddlers. How can I have a conversation with them? You can't. There's no way for me to do that. So please don't have me connect with them. I do not connect with somebody's already impatient. So I do not connect with somebody before 30 days. Okay, I don't connect with them. So basically, it's a long story which I don't have time to talk on here about why that is. So another time when I do my answers to questions on here, I'll explain that. What else? I don't connect with animals. I see your pets on the other side with people that are your loved ones are watching them or taking care of them. I give you that validation, but there's no way for me to. I've never learned how to connect with your animals that's on the other side. I've never got to that point, or never been learning that yet. If the time comes in my path and I'm being shown that, then I will do it, but it hasn't come yet. So this is where I'm at my path at this point. All right. So I hope I explained this all to everybody. I'm not going to be reading your guys' comments on here very much. I'm going to go with the videos on here. Make sure you guys follow me because I do a lot of free readings on here. I do a lot of free readings on my Facebook page that's connected on here. It's right under here. And that's where you message me if you guys want a private reading with me. It says just under my cartoon. There's a link under there. Click on that and you can message me. Or you can message me here if you want to schedule a reading with me. All right. Thank you guys for sharing the video. Thanks for following me. Let's see who's on here.
Hello.
Hi.
I
Have I done a reading for you before?
No, I'm just honored to have been picked the first one.
Oh, that's fine. I just always check that. So really quick, I'm gonna explain to everybody. If I've done a reading for you and you're in line on here, please step back. This is for people that have never had a reading. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nothing against you guys who've had readings before. It's just for other people, just so I can help them. And what's your first name?
Paula.
And then Paula, who do you want me to connect with?
Um, my dad,
Sorry for your loss. What's his first and last name?
Paul. First name is Paul. Last name is Reando. I'll spell it. It's Reandeau.
Riandu?
Yes.
Sorry, how long has it been since he's crossed over?
25 or so years.
So I'm going to explain how this works. So when I do connect with them, they're going to show themselves looking young. They don't look like you remember them. They're going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. 25 years is a long time. So spirits don't lie. So they'll say they've done certain things at some point to let you know they're around. And then it slows down. Sometimes they still do it, but it's not as bad as it used to be after they pass. So
Okay.
sometimes people will say, the spirit will say, well, I've done this and I've done that. And what will happen is people ruin their readings because they block themselves out at that point. They'll say, well, probably could have happened. I'm not sure. Probably not. So they get to that point where they're blocking me out. And then the rest of the readings I can't get through. It doesn't work. And so if you can get past that part because you don't remember, that's fine. But if anything else doesn't sound right, you let me know, okay? Because I'm going to make sure I get the right spirit. It's hard for me to remember my mom passed away over 15 years ago. I don't remember a lot of things that she's done because I was in deep mourning, and it's normal. But people do that to themselves, and they don't know they do it. So I have to tell people just be open about it and see where this goes. But if anything else doesn't sound right, let me know, okay?
Okay.
Your dad comes forward. He says he loves you. He says he needs you to forgive him because there was a time, well, he wasn't there enough for you at times, but he wasn't very talkative as well. Does that make sense? Like he's
Yeah.
sociable. Like you were
Yeah.
looking for something that he could not give you when you needed it at certain times. And he understands that up there and he apologizes. He comes forward and says, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that makes he was very quiet. He was very quiet.
He's been known to visit you through dreams, sometimes music.
We're in a musical family. He was in a band, actually. Yes.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is interesting. He would come to you in nature as a hawk. Hawks are very protective, and they would, provide for their baby, their family. That's what they do. Um, what do you say? What's the last part? Sparrows. Yeah. So the sparrows. Yeah. So the sparrows are singing, which makes sense. They're singing. They're sociable. They're they're everywhere. They stay out of drama. There's danger. They fly away, which tells me they stay out of drama. They're just little birds, and they like to. That's kind of part of your dad's personality. It sounds like. So those two birds, pay attention to those when they come around.
I've had birds oddly walk by me on the sidewalk and out on my windowsill in the city, and I also camp. I'm out in nature a lot.
He does tell me that he does visit you every day, but he wishes that you would reach out to him more, like he used to. He misses that. He's down here, but he can't reach. You can only do so much in spirit. But if you could think of where he would be, and he's trying to reach out to his kid, and it's hard for him because he's hoping that what I'm saying. It's just like if you had a kid, I don't know if you do or not, but he's saying that would be hard for you as a mom. Does that make sense to reach out to your kid and they're not responding?
Yeah, yeah.
Your dad comes forward. They always come to me looking like in their 20s. This gentleman comes forward with light brown hair, blondish brown hair. I can't tell, but he's wearing a hat, facial hair, long sleeve button up collared shirt, and he's smiling.
Um, long sleeve. He always wore a hat, long sleeved. Sorry, what was that?
I don't
Cut
remember.
buttoned up.
I don't, yeah, something. I don't like when he's talking. I don't remember this because it's a little short term memory. I just let them talk through me. Give me 1 second.
He wore a buttoned up collar up shirt for work a lot.
Two dogs, one cat with him. So there he is, or he's taking care of somebody's animals in heaven in the family.
Yes, he's his beloved dog. Yes, Buffy.
There's a beautiful cabin up in the country. He sits out on the country. I see him like sitting on the uh, um right in front of his house. The wooden part of this. I don't know what that's called. I can't think right now. The deck. I think he's sitting out there and he's rocking on this rocking chair or something. He's got this guitar, banjo, or something. He's just sitting there and he's playing this music. I don't know if he's learning it or he like playing it, but that's where I see him at this point. He's happy.
Yes.
What do you want to ask or say to him? He's not.
I want to know if he's watching over my daughters, especially my youngest.
I'm always there. She needs more prayers. You got to get people to pray for her more.
That I was wondering about that, and
She's
and
confused and
he,
angry. She might need more. She might need help.
yeah, I know
She's lost.
she is. She is lost, and she was not close to him, so she's really having a hard time. So I didn't know if he had anything regarding her. He's very close to my oldest daughter.
I love all your kids. I love you too, honey. You take care of yourself.
Anything about my mom, or he's gone.
He's quick. He just said goodbye. He's like really quick. He said what he wanted to say, and that was it. That's what he was saying. He was gone.
That
So
would
they are.
be him. You described him to the T.
Yeah, that's how spirits are. I can't like some people like they'll say right to the point, or they'll get some people don't talk very much, some are talkative. Their personalities don't change once you go into the heaven. Like I they work through me and I just go and I'm trying to get what I'm seeing and what they're saying. Some are fast talkers, some are really slow talkers. I've heard people from different countries talk to me in different nationalities, and it's just, yeah, so many people. You never know. I just allow them to work through me and I just deliver the message.
No, everything you said was just amazing. Just
Thank you for validating that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye. And that's how I do readings, you guys. Validation is always the truth. If you can't get validation from a medium or a psychic, then I would not go to them. That's just my opinion. Thank you guys for the gifts. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for the taps. Please keep those taps going until I'm done. I appreciate that. Um, if you guys want to schedule a private reading with me, a half hour is 65, an hour is 125. A half hour is phone. An hour could either be phone or the Zoom reading. So if you want a reading like that, or you want to spy reading for somebody that needs a healing, message me at any point. You can message me. There's a link under my bio, which is that little cartoon. Click on that, and I can come back and when I'm done, and I can schedule a reading with you. Or you can get on here and message me here, but I don't know how long it's going to take because for some reason sometimes on here it takes longer for me to get back. That's because I don't know why. Because I was on here trying to check other emails today, and it seemed like it took hours before I was able to get them. So the best thing I'd say is under my Facebook or under my what do you call it, Instagram, which is under my bio, to message me. Thank you guys. Thanks, Paco, for coming through. I just saw you on there. Karen, if you're on here, thank you. All my moderators, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see who the next person is. Validation is always the truth, you guys. Remember that. All right. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Regina?
Have I done a reading for you before?
No, sir.
And then who would you like me to connect with?
Mary Howard? Mom?
Relationship?
Mom?
How long, sorry if you're lost. How long has it been since she's crossed over?
5 years.
Okay. So she understands she's going to show herself looking young. She won't look like you remember her, and she's going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear.
Okay.
Your mom could be controlling and verbally abusive at times, correct? When she was younger,
Yes.
at any point in time.
Uh-huh.
So she tells me to tell you she knew what she was doing. There was people made excuses for her in the family at times, and people would walk on. That's what she liked because she said it was controlling for her. Does that make sense to you?
Uh-huh.
But she sees her ways, and she's asking that you please forgive her.
I do
That you
forgive
don't
her.
that you don't go back to those days and hold that against her because when we go into heaven, we see what we've done to ourselves, to others, and to nature, and we're forced to see that before we cross into the light all the way through. So she was able to see that, and that's why she's coming forward and hoping that you get the healing that you need.
Okay.
Your mom must like animals, okay? So I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, so she tells me that she comes through visions and dreams. And then she says there are times where I will come to her either as a stray cat or a stray dog. You understand that?
Yes.
What's going on with that? It's on
Um,
validation.
well, stray cat, well, I don't really know how to explain it. I've been around cats lately, and I have had no cats in my life.
So these cats are being drawn to your house or something for no reason around you?
No. Well, ex-boyfriend I had, he had a couple cats, but then a stray came, and it was a black one, and the cat liked me.
Okay, so you understand, this is validation that you understand your mom's bringing the strays around. So pay attention to that more.
Okay.
She's hoping that you would help him. Your mom is grateful that you didn't turn out like her. You were opposite of her. You have a heart. You're very giving. You're very empathetic. Does that make sense? Like you
I am.
you were worried. She was worried she was going to be like me. Thank you guys for the gifts, but you never turned out to be like your mom, not once. But that's a blessing. Like there was somebody watching over you when during this time of abuse. So you never got that into you.
Right.
She also visits you through music. When she's younger, she had longer dark brown hair,
Uh-huh.
kind of like past her back or something, right? When she's younger,
No.
but it was longer. I can't see
Yeah.
vision, but it's longer. I mean, I can
Right.
see medium length for a girl, but I know it's long back here. If that makes sense. I can't see where I'm seeing, but I'm seeing it. She's in her 20s.
Oh, okay.
So she's kind of a shorter lady, but I see her like wearing the sleeveless shirt. I guess she's younger in my
She's
vision, like a
short.
sleeveless shirt. And so when she's short like this, she kind of reminds me of a 14-year-old, but I know she's not, or 15-year-old. I know she's a young adult up there, but I think it's because of her size and her build. That's why I'm going to see her like this. She looks really young in my
She
vision.
is. She's short.
Okay, so shorter people like that, they always look, when they're short, they kind of look younger sometimes. Let me see. I keep getting 4 dogs and 3 cats with her, so they're either hers or she's taking care of other people's. She lives out in the country. She has everything she's ever wanted in that where she's at. Big house. I keep seeing like a pan. Did your mom like cooking? Like a
Sorta.
But why am I seeing like a cast iron pan or something? It's something in my vision really quick. Like when they're seeing, like when I know spirits ain't lying, but they'll show me things in my vision that don't make sense to me. So I have to throw it out there. It might not mean something to you now, might mean something to you later, but it's like, it was a black pan or something. It was like so quick, like a cast iron pan. So whatever that is, I got to let you know.
Okay.
It's little things like that. I can't pinpoint what they do that thing. They do them things to me all the time. Somebody's got a birthday or so there's a birthday coming up. So she's aware of that. She showed when I see a spirit showing me when they bring in forward a cake, that means that there's a birthday. Somebody's having a birthday coming up. And then I kept seeing a necklace. She's like this with a necklace. So you have her necklace, or she gave you a necklace, or something with the necklace. I don't
My
know what the
sis
necklace means. Huh?
my sister has it.
So if
My
that necklace was
sister.
special to her, so that was validation. You understand the necklace?
Uh-huh.
She liked to collect things. And she
Yes.
says you got some of her collections of stuff. She says you got some of my collections of stuff.
My sister gave me her little pins she used to
Glasses.
wear.
Huh?
She wears like little pins. My sister gave me all her little pins.
I keep getting glasses. I don't know if are she talking about drinking glasses or like glasses she used to wear? I don't know. Glasses. She keeps saying glasses. So somebody's got the glasses. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you want to say to your mom before she goes?
Tell her I do forgive her, and I won't hold it against her. I don't hold nothing against people.
And the vision I got right when you were saying that, she just reached down and kissed you on the forehead.
Is
She's
she
looking at you
proud?
with those loving eyes and she said, I love you, baby.
Is she proud of us, her kids?
She goes, for heaven's sakes, of course I am. You've all surprised me. All of you. I love all of you. Mama loves you. So goodbye.
Bye.
Does that sound like her?
Yes.
Seemed like you needed that reading really bad.
Uh-huh.
Did you get some healing from that?
Yeah.
There's no way for me to know any of this stuff, correct? I don't know you.
But
We've
no,
never
you
met.
know me, and I
I didn't.
know.
You probably live hundreds of miles away. I live in Montana. You're probably somewhere in the south or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, we
I'm
don't
in
know each other.
Louisiana
Louisiana, okay. So yeah, we don't know each other. But I'm
right
so glad that
now.
this helped you. This when I do readings like this is all about the validation and the healing that you need, so that you can move forward and heal yourself, and
Thank
hopefully you
you.
can help other people that are going through that. That you understand them. That's what it's all
Thank
about,
you.
helping each other out. God bless you, and thank you for allowing me to do this.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
See me in the house. Everybody sees us.
So that's how I do readings, you guys. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. I don't know about her mom. I don't know that her mom was that way. But the thing I've learned interesting about doing readings for so long is when I connect with this, like if there was an abusive parent or a neglectful parent that's in heaven, right before they say, a lot of times they'll say, please tell my daughter, please tell my son I was this way, I was that way. Thank you for subscribing, whoever did that, thank you. But that's what they do. And it always comes out, that's the first thing that they say, because that's the first thing of that pain that we're dealing with that we need to work on ourselves. And they know that. So they're going to come through really hard saying that. That's how they will do it. And I find that interesting because they know that we need to take care of ourselves, we need to heal, and we got to learn to forgive so that we can get back on our own life path, that we can be okay and not let that hinder us and hold us back. So I think that's, I always find that stuff amazing. Each, like I've told everybody, all my readings are different. There are times where I get on here and I'll just do readings and they might not, they just seem like regular readings, but then I get readings on here that are just more meaningful, and some are just heartbreaking, and some are even funny. I never know what the next reading is going to be. I don't know. I just go with what I'm being seen, what they're telling me, and what I'm throwing out there. But yeah, this is how it works, you guys. It's crazy. I love doing it. I love helping. I like being the person that Spirit uses through me to deliver messages. I like being humble because I know these messages don't come from me. They come from up here through God, the Creator, and He loves His children to work through me, and that's what I do. It's all about healing. So I'll keep doing it till God tells me to stop, but I love doing it. Let me see here. Some people get healed from watching these videos, and I find that fascinating as well. All right. Hello?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
How are you?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good. I'm just waiting for you to get on.
How do I turn this thing on? Oh, hold on.
Read some of
There
the.
we go.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes just read like Paco's. Okay, there
There
you
we
go.
go.
Sometimes if you guys have a hard time coming on, just read the comments. Paco's pretty good about helping out. Thanks, Paco. Okay, and what's
Right,
your name?
right. Mohammed Beydoun.
Good. Your name's Mohammed?
Yep.
And Mohammed, who'd you like me to connect with?
My dad.
Sorry for your loss. What's his first and last name?
His first name is Nabil. His last name is Beydoun.
Okay, so spell his first name for me.
Nabil.
Okay, his last name, spell it for me, please.
B as in boy. EY. D as in David. OUN as in Nancy.
Beydon.
UN.
Un. Okay.
Yep.
So can you pronounce his last name one more time for me?
Beydoun.
Beydoun. Did I say it right?
Yep. Yep.
So Nabil Beydoun, right?
Yep.
All right. Just give me 1 second. So Mohammed, when I connect with your dad, he's going to look young. He won't look like you remember him before he passed. They always show themselves to me in their 20s. He'll tell you what you need at this moment, not what you want to hear. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me connect with him and see what he's got to say. Nabil Beydoun, right?
That's right.
Your dad is saying he knows what's going on with you. He hold on to the past too much, and it gets you to become angry. He's saying, I need Muhammad to let go of that past and let go of that pain. He's either got to talk about it or write it out. He can't hold it in anymore. This is affecting him every day. Like it is consuming you. This unforgiveness, this pain, whatever happened, you got to find a way of having some kind of peace with. It doesn't mean whatever happened to you doesn't mean that they're okay that they did that to you. But you got to let it go and move on now. Does that make sense? You can't carry
Absolutely.
that pain anymore. And he's worried. Your dad knows that. He's finally happy. I mean, no more pain. Something is going on with his legs before he passed. Something with the legs. He goes, I can finally feel my legs again. So I don't know if he was having problems right before he passed. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
He said it twice. So he's young and so he's vibrant. What was going on with his legs? Was it just health?
He had a stroke actually and was unable to walk.
Yeah, so you understand what he's talking about then.
Yeah.
I'm finally free of all this. I'm finally happy. Let me see what he looks like. So your dad comes forward like in his 20s, a younger guy. He's got shorter, dark brown hair, and it's almost like a polo shirt or something. I can see like the collar on him.
Yep.
And that's him.
That's right. Yep. That's him.
It's like a white shirt, so it's almost like he's glowing when I see him. That white shirt, he's happy. Yeah, but when I see him, I don't see him sick. He looks like his 20s, and he's got a big old smile on his face, like he's really happy. You tell Muhammad I tried really hard being a good dad to him and the best I could. I hope I did what I could to help him where he was at. I don't want him to ever think I failed him. I really did try. Your dad said I loved you more than ever. And he goes, there are times where I wish I could have said that more to you and to say how proud I was of you. And I am sorry, but I tried showing through my actions many ways, and I hope you understand. And he wants you to forgive him because he never voiced it out as much when you needed to hear it. He was trying to make you the man, and I didn't know that's how I was raised. He wants you to be happy now. Your dad he likes soccer or that what you guys, I mean, his country called football, right?
Yeah.
Because America would call it soccer. Did he play this?
No, he watched it. He loved it.
Because I'm seeing him like kick the soccer ball, like he's running, kicking that soccer ball. Is that crazy?
Yep.
Your dad's having the time of his life up there.
Wow.
He
You're
lives
like
in a
on
beautiful
point,
house.
man.
Huh?
You're absolutely on point.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
he did
that's
tell me that
insane.
in heaven he's got a beautiful house up there. But it's the house is like his country, he says, but more beautiful up there. And he created this beautiful house, and he says it glows like gold or something. Glows like gold. It's really beautiful. This is where he wanted it. And all the people in this community of its culture all live by each other like one big family up in heaven. He can't wait to show you. He goes, tell my son I can't wait for the day when it comes. I can't wait to show him. You'll live here too. He says, I've already a spot here waiting for them. Waiting for them. So it means to be your family. Your dad's been known to visit you in the dreams. He comes
Yeah,
to you when you're
very,
driving.
very.
Huh?
Yep.
And he says, I come to
Almost
him when he's
every
driving.
day.
Oh, you're lucky. Some of us only get one dream. Sometimes he likes to mess with your radio, but I think you sense him when you're sitting when you're driving. You're either thinking about your dad or you're talking to him, because every time we think of them, talk to them or talk about them, it draws them down. So understand that when you're sitting there thinking or talking to him, he's there with you. He goes, son, I'm right here. That's what he keeps saying. Every time you do that, when you're talking with him, he keeps saying, son, I'm right here. He's looking at you with a smile. And now that you know when you're driving, that's going to be your dad. But he does mess with your car radio sometimes. He's just saying, I'm right here. You know, he's trying to look for buttons or something. He's playing with things. Occasionally, he has to mess with the lights, not all the time, but he has. But he does visit you every day. And I just smelled like a cologne or aftershave that went by me really quick. He wears something. He was like,
Yep.
and do you smell that?
All the time.
That is crazy. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, but I always sense when he's like next to me. I mean, it's pretty creepy. You get this uneasy feeling. It's just, you know, you feel like you're being watched in a way.
Yeah, he's watching over you. He gave you something gold. You have something gold of his, or he gave something gold of you. And I thought you said chain, or was it and then I heard that ring. Does that make sense? Or is it both?
Yep.
Like, is it
It's
both?
actually his chain.
Okay. So that makes sense. The gold chain then. That's what you got of your dad's, or he gave that to you. I want him to cherish that and always remember that it's me with him. He doesn't want you to ever lose it, but he wants you to wear it often. But he says, I've always been proud of you, son. What do you want to say to your dad before he goes?
Uh, is he watching over my girls?
Your precious girls are beautiful. Yes, I'm there every day. Tell them Grandpa watches over them all the time. You have a beautiful family.
Thank
You're
you.
a good dad. You know what it's like to be a dad. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You did everything you could. You sacrificed. You did so much for your family. I'm proud of you. I want you to know I love you, son. Bye, son. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
And I just saw him like turn around. He walked into the light, and the light just engulfed him. So he's in heaven. Did that help you?
Very much. I really
I got
appreciate
chills.
it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's crazy. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Try to close this. Try to close that window. I don't know if I closed it or not. Okay. So that's how you guys. It's all about validation. It's all about the healing, and he needed that at this time. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff. I don't know this gentleman. He doesn't know me. I don't know his dad. So, oh, there's my sister Brandy. Hi, Brandy. I just saw her on there. So, that's how it works. Spirit's going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear, and that's how I deliver the message. So, if you guys want a reading with me, a half hour 65, an hour's 125. You just message me. They're under my bio, which is that little cartoon. Click on that. It goes right to my Facebook page. If you don't have Facebook, there is a Instagram, right? That little Instagram symbol right next to it. You can click on that, or you can message me on here as well. So message me, and after I'm done, I'll go through all these, and I will schedule a reading with all of you that want to schedule a reading with me. Okay. Well, yeah, you need 1,000 followers. Unfortunately, I can't control that, but you can still book with me. You know, I can't control that. Those are TikTok rules. But if you can't get 1,000 followers on your page, maybe you have somebody that has a TikTok page that can. Maybe you can use their account to go on here. Maybe that might work as well. Okay. I wish TikTok would get rid of that, but they don't. I don't know why they do that. Okay, let's see who's next.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, let me just turn on the camera. Hello.
For a half hour, I can connect with more than one person. Yes. Amy, okay, there you go. You got it. Thanks. Okay. Have I done a reading for you, Amy?
No, sir.
Okay. And what's your first name?
Amy?
Psychic. Wait, hold on. There's a girl in here. Psychic vision. Nobody's gonna message you. You're a scam artist. Here's the thing with you, lady. You're leeching off my page because you can't have your own content. So you guys are people are the ones scamming off people. Knock your crap off. You're going to be reported and you're going to be off my page. Everybody, if this lady is messaging you for readings, block her, reporter, because she's a scam artist. Scam artists do not come on here and leech off of other people's page. She's I gotta find her, and when I find her, she's gonna be gone. She's a fake. She's not real. Real mediums don't do that. So I'm blocking her now. I don't want her on my page. That's bad energy. Sorry about that.
No
I just
worries.
can't stand these scam artists that do this to people. They're wrong. They're evil. They need to get a life.
Sorry, I look so bad. Oh my goodness.
No, you look good. Don't worry. You look good. Everybody, I mean, I don't look like $1 million either. I'm on TikTok. I just throw on a hat. So you're good. Okay. And what's your first name?
Amy,
Okay. Amy, who would you like me to connect with today?
my son, Kevin,
I'm sorry. How old was he when he passed?
2 days old.
Oh, he's a baby?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't connect with babies. I don't know how to connect
Okay.
with them.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So
How long
then
has it been, though? How long has it been?
18 years.
Okay. Oh, I might be able to connect with him. I thought it was just recent. I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
if I do connect with him, he's going to show himself the way he looks now.
Yep.
So he ain't going to look like a baby. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely.
And I don't know what he's going to say because you guys really don't have that relationship. But I'll see what he wants to say, and I'm just going to pull whatever he can, okay?
Okay.
But they're going to tell you what you need, not what you want to hear.
Okay, if that would be too difficult, then I do have another individual. It was kind of a cross between my son or my godfather.
It's up to you. I can do your son.
Okay.
It's just going to be a little bit different for you because it's going to be because he's, you know what I'm saying? But I think you needed to hear this. I hope. What's his last name?
Believe it or not, Whiskey Man, WHISKEYMAN.
Is that Native American?
German,
No.
I guess.
German?
Yeah.
Whiskey
Yeah.
Man? Okay, never heard that name before. All right. So let me see if I can connect with him, okay? I'm sorry for your loss. So you had a lot to say. I had to tell him to stop for a minute. So he was saying he wants you to forgive yourself. You did everything right as a mom. You still blame yourself to this day of his death. You didn't do anything wrong. He's saying his life on this earth was very short, but that was because God did this. It wasn't because he was teach you a lesson. God doesn't do that. It was just sometimes we don't know when we're going to go. We can go tomorrow. We can go in the next hour. We never know. But
I found out when I was 18 weeks pregnant with him that he only had a half of a heart. So we carried him to term, and he was born at 38 weeks, and
he's saying
passed.
thank you. He's thanking you. He's telling me really quick, interrupting you. He goes, thank you for loving me at that point. He goes, I never knew what love was. It came out, and that was the only love I knew until I went to heaven. He goes, you did everything. He keeps saying you did everything right. He keeps saying that to me. He wants you to forgive yourself. He says it's okay now. There was when he was little, I don't know if he was a baby or when he was little, but a grandfather figure would come with him and visit with you. So I don't know if it was your grandpa or a great grandfather, but he said it was like a grandpa. There was a grandpa that would come with him and visit with you because a little spirit like that doesn't know where they're going. So this grandpa was like a guide to help him to be with you. You understand that?
Yep.
It was always down there. I visited all the time, Mom. I didn't miss out on anything. He even remembers the birthdays you used to do for him. You still do
We,
those little birthdays. You do things for him.
we
And
do
he's
every year.
grateful.
We go to the cemetery and we send off. We haven't missed a year for his birthday.
He's still grateful for that. He's laughing. He goes, "Oh boy, you should see my bedroom. I got all the balloons they ever gave me. I have one room filled with balloons now, and flowers, cards, and toys." He's laughing. Everything you've given me, I have up here. I got chills. Tell her that I'm okay. I'm finally free. You got half of the heart. God had the other. But God always let me come see you. Because God didn't tear me away from you. I met God. He loves you. He told me to tell you he loves you. And that he's sorry. It makes me almost emotional. You'll always be my mom. There are times when I was down there, I always felt like I was being raised by you. But you weren't there, but I felt like I was home. He likes art. He likes doing something with art.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Art. What do you mean?
His 3 months after he passed, I found out I was pregnant with his sister. And she is a phenomenal artist. In
So
fact,
God bless you.
she's
Bless you
getting
with
ready
another
to go
child
to
because of that.
college for art. Yep.
That's crazy. Validation there.
Yep.
He would have been really best friends with her. They've been really good artists.
I have been told that he physically picked her to be my daughter.
I believe that. There's something, I got chills this whole time. There's no way for me to know any of this stuff, but you needed to hear this. Because I seen a canvas and I seen a young man going, like, he was doing art. That's what I was seeing. And I sat there and watched him for a minute. Like he was validating something for you. That makes sense. I visit you in dreams, but you don't know me yet because you're not ready. But I'm always that young man in the back of your dreams that just stands there and watches. That's me. So I
Okay.
don't know if you remembered that there was a young guy somewhere, but he stands back and watches.
I've had many of dreams of him. Well, I haven't in a long time, but where he has been from a baby and has morphed into a young man.
That's where he's at. Let me see something. So he's a young man. He's got light brown hair, medium length for a guy, kind of wavy and curly, you know?
Yeah.
And he wears a hat. And he's got a big old smile on his face. He's all dressed up in white. Like I see him like in a white button, like short sleeve button up collared shirt
Mm-hmm.
and white pants. Everything's white with this guy. Like almost like an angel.
Yep.
Huh?
When he passed, everything was white.
Whoa,
For his
that's
funeral.
crazy.
For his funeral, everything, I see a white rose. It represents him. He had a white blanket around him.
Wow.
Yeah, everything is white.
Validation. That's crazy. Even his hat was white. Like it was kind of like wavy blondish brown hair, but he had a hat. But then everything was all white. Like I thought he was an angel for a minute because it was all white coming forward. Like I'm like, holy cow, it's all white. Ain't that nuts? I always wanted to return to her what she's given to me, and I always give her this flower. So she's give me a flower to give to you. So I don't know if you've been seeing flowers or things like that. I don't know, but he's trying to say give this to her.
Okay. Is there a specific kind of flower?
I see things so quick, so I can't guarantee what I'm
That's
seeing.
fine. Uh-huh.
But It's like 2 seconds when I see a spirit, so I can't get validation like I can see with you guys.
It's okay.
I would say a rose. It was like a rose, but I can't tell. It was like a rose. It was a yellow or white rose, but it was so quick. Like it was my mom. That's what I saw with him.
Okay.
Do you like roses or something? Is that why he's giving them to you?
No, that has been my flower for him. The white roses. That's what I had as far as like at his funeral, his casket. I had a family member send out paper white roses that I had in his sister's room while she was a baby. So anytime I see a white rose, I think of him.
That's nuts. There's no way for me to know that. He gave you a white rose as return for you giving him the white rose. That is, I can't explain any of this stuff. It's just, even as mediums, I get blown out of the water at the time. He has a beautiful house that overlooks the lake. But then I see him like on this little canoe or boat, and he's like in this water. It's really calm.
Stop it. Stop right now. I can't believe you said that. Because that's the kind of house I want to move into. And I always wondered if he would end up being my fishing partner.
What do you
I
mean?
want to be on a lake. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's okay to cry. It's just a healing. You need to hear this. What's going on with the boat? I'm sorry, I didn't get the rest of that.
Well, I love to be on the water. I absolutely love to be on the water. In fact, the house I'm in right now has a little pond, and I do have a dock with a little John boat that I used to go out, and I love to fish. But I really, now that my kids, I'm going to end up with that empty nest. I would love to be in a cabin somewhere on a lake with a boat, and just in the fact that you just said that. He's there.
You can bring that white rose with you too. Give it to him and invite him. He'll be there with you. Yeah, he just sat on that boat and he's able to smile on his face and the water's calm. That's what he's showing me.
Good.
Thank you for giving me the love you've given me. I'll never leave you. Thank you for always remembering me and talking to me, never giving up on me. Because you don't understand, I was the one blessed. God didn't do this to hurt you, Mom. He said he's sorry. He feels your pain.
I don't want him to be sorry. I just want him to be okay.
I'm okay, Mama. I'm happy. I'm waiting for y'all to come up here with me.
Does he watch over his
My time and
siblings?
your time's different, so I know what's quick, huh?
Yeah. Does he watch over his siblings?
Oh yeah, my sister, she's a firebomb. Something like that, firebomb or something. Just like something like a firebomb or firecracker or something. I don't know what he was saying. But he's laughing. He was laughing when he said it. He goes, all the time, I'm always with him.
Okay.
He says, I always visit my family as dragonflies and birds.
Wow. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of cardinals.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, Kevin.
He's happy. And then the light, and then I see the white light. So it's like when I see spirits, when they go back in the light engulfs them, that white light or that fog, and they know they're back into heaven. So that's where I see him, and he was on that boat. Wow, that's amazing, that reading for you.
Thank you so much. You are amazing.
I'm so glad I can help you. You needed that. You probably didn't know how much you needed it until... See, I was kind of reluctant when you said baby, because I'm like, I don't connect with babies, but then you said it. So I felt like the purge, like when you were saying, well, I can talk to my, your godfather, but there was something that was pulling me. I'm like, that's why I kept saying, maybe let's just try your son just to see what we can do. Like I knew that like he was pulling me to say that. Like he was probably there saying, I need to say something to her. So there was no way for me to know any of this stuff. It blows my mind even as a medium. But yeah, I'm so glad I can help you.
He would have been 19 this year, but so thank you very much.
He's always going to look young in heaven. Nobody gets old, so he's always going to look young, like a young, handsome man up there in white.
Thank you. God bless you.
You too. Thank you. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so that's how I do readings, you guys. Validation is always healing. Spirits give you what you need, not what you want to hear. So validation is always the truth. So I know that was a tearjerker. I was even holding my feelings up a little bit because I was like, holy cow, it was blowing my mind as a medium. The things I was seeing, she was validating, and it was like crazy. Her son's on the lake, and then the white rose, and then the art. Her son was all in white, and that's how they buried him, all in white. There was so much validation, one right after another. And that's how spirits work. It's crazy. I still have chills over this reading. I got a lot of crazy readings and good readings, but this is a really good reading for her. I think she was holding on to so much pain for 19 years. She needed to hear that. It's beautiful. That's how spirits do. They come to us and they let us know we're okay. So thank you guys for subscribing. I saw that. I would look up once in a while and you guys are subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for taps. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the taps. Make sure you guys follow me. I try to do this all the time when I'm on here, so make sure you follow me. If you guys want to schedule a reading with me, a private reading with me, you can message me under my bio. There's a Facebook page. Click it and then message me in a moment when I can get myself back together. I'll go back and I'll schedule readings. A half hour 65 is phone, an hour is 125. It could be Zoom or phone, and I'll schedule you for a reading. And make sure you guys, thank you guys. And thank you moderators for coming. Thanks, Paco. Thank you guys for the gifts. Make sure you guys follow those gift givers. Thank you guys for the taps. You guys, I love coming here. You guys make me happy because you guys support me. This helps me keep going. Thank you. If you guys want to watch more of my videos, I got more videos on here. I try to, when I get a chance, post some of these videos on here to show my validation so you know that I'm real. So thank you guys, and God bless you all. Thank you. And you guys have a good day.